Hi, welcome to the Train Shop Weekly.
Whenever.
Actually,
I think we'll probably pretty much be close back to schedule again.
Yeah, this is Volume 2, Episode 11. And after a brief break for about a month and a half, 2 months almost.
Well, with everything that's been going on.
Yeah. Not too much, although the summer.
Should be getting ourselves back on track now.
You're done with the 150 anniversary?
Yeah, I was. Yeah,
town.
Yeah, it's been
holding the town together.
Yes, yeah. William was like the big honcho around town.
Just doing my thing. had a busy busy August with our Lansdale Borough's 150th anniversary and activities and such. So now that's through. Also had some computer problems.
Cool shirt.
Lansdale 150. Nice logo.
I just picked mine up.
Also had some computer problems that I use for editing our videos. It kind of reached its capacity and was very uncooperative, so we kind of fixed that problem. So between time and computer and stuff like that, hopefully we can...
And then our Run for Fun weekend.
We can get back on track here. So So welcome us back, hopefully.
Hope you're happy to see us. Yep. Maybe not.
Hit like, hit subscribe, and join us every week or so.
We're going to try, we'll maybe ease in a little. Maybe in 2 weeks we'll do the next one and hopefully get back to our weekly gig. So welcome us back. We welcome ourselves back, so let's get rolling here. So I got a new book here.
This one's
pretty neat.
We haven't opened this one yet.
No. It's the Reading Blue Mountain and Northern Color Profile. Pictorial, I mean. But it's got a lot of the pictures and so forth in it. I can't wait to actually rip into this one. And what do you got
That
there,
looks
Bill?
interesting. The Passenger Train Journal, I think, mentioning Blue Mountain and Reading, they do have a nice article in here on the return of the rambles.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. You know, I mean...
I rambled my way around.
Yeah, you rambled yours in...
Just this past September.
You did the September run.
Yep.
What car did you have?
I had Coach 803.
803. I wonder if I have an 803 Coach. I don't know. Yeah, you did that one. I did the August one.
Guy, black hat, little diamond on there, sticking his head out the window with his camera.
Actually, it was funny because after we went on it, while I was on the train, I was like, man, I wonder if Lionel made this car. I know they have the Blue Mountain and Reading one. Mm-hmm. I was on the Rio Grande one, the orange and brown one. Yeah, so actually while I was on the train, I was like searching
Googling.
On the internet. So naturally, I did find one. So I did get my car. So I got the.
You got the car you were on. Huh?
Yeah, I got the car I was on. So.
Oh, that's cool. Build up your train.
I didn't go that luxury.
Well, that was my birthday present.
Yeah, I should have, man. I had my tickets like 3 minutes after they opened.
I was a little slower. I was about 8 minutes after. But no, it was, I don't know about you. We had a great trip.
Oh, it was. I mean, you couldn't beat it. I was actually GPSing to see how fast we were going. It was roughly between 25 and 30 miles an hour. Just trucking along. I mean, it was really saw a little bit of different areas. Funniest, best part was the tunnel coming back.
Oh, yeah.
But on the way up, they told you, everybody, hey, we're coming up the tunnel, close your windows. Didn't say anything about it on the back. And all of a sudden, we hit the tunnel. Everybody's like, all of a sudden, you hear this click, 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 all the windows going down. It's like, tunnel! It's funny, just saw everybody just kind of go to the window and go.
Gotta close out that smoke.
It is amazing just when you're riding the train, like all the photographers and videographers along the tracks. Like every intersection, grade crossing has such an enormous amount of people, which is great to see, you know. And then it's fun seeing, everybody's Facebook postings and YouTube's videos, the days after,
Oh, they've been plastered everywhere.
Yeah, the August one was neat because that was the double header one.
Yeah, you got 425. You lucky you got special.
Yeah, that was a special street. Of course, had no idea going into that was going to be. So that was really cool. But it was a good trip. I enjoyed it. We had a good dinner there in Jim Thorpe. Mm-hmm.
Yep, I did.
What were the other two magazines we got there?
So yeah, good article in there. Rail Pace, the September issue's here right now, but Natural Rail Pace always has good northeastern stuff, so you know they have good Blue Mountain and Reading photographs, especially from the Ramble. Yeah,
it's a lot bigger railroad than I thought.
Yeah, I was really surprised too. You know, I mean that trip is like 67 miles or something.
That was one way.
Classic trains, the fall editions in. Yeah, it's got some interesting stuff. I really didn't get a chance to go through it.
It usually does.
Usually does. That's a good magazine. They have some good stuff. So that's as far as it. I mean, we have other magazines like Model Railroad or Craftsman, Trains magazines, Rail Fan, and Railroad, the monthly.
I know you had a big strike coming on maybe tonight.
No, I thought they settled that.
The word is they came to an agreement.
Did they?
For the railroad, so.
Yep.
I don't know. I think they should demand a more better lifestyle. I hope they got.
I don't know. I heard they got most of what they asked for, so. I'll watch the news tonight and find out more.
Yeah.
What's new? What else is new?
Okay, one of the new things that came into the store is the next cool Woodland Scenic building.
I gotta catch up on my buildings.
Is the Hobby.
I'm like 2 behind.
The hobby shop?
Yeah, that's
Toy and
cool.
Hobby Junction. They're really kind of cool. I mean, the O scale and the HL one has a little bit more interior detail than the N gauge, but
yeah, they have hanging airplanes because it's a hobby shop, so they have airplanes hanging from the ceiling.
I don't see any in the.
They don't have hanging airplanes in the N scale one.
You sure?
Wow, that's pretty cool in there.
One thing I did, I had to go look. We have 2 HO ones still here.
These are
Second
almost like
floor's got the airplane.
These are almost like Christmas tree ornaments.
And then they're not. What do you call it? They're
That's
not.
what that reminds me of.
They're not the same build. I mean, they're the same buildings, but their detail outside weathering are all.
They're all different. Yeah.
Even like the HO, the airplanes are in different spots.
They're all. You got to remember, people hand do.
I was curious if it was done by a machine or is it done hand.
I like it. They have a train mural on the side.
Maybe somebody gave them an idea to do that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's like, we have to try that sometime. Oh, we already have one. So it does need some help.
So that's the next cool building out of Woodland Scenics. And I like how they do all 3 scales.
Yeah,
absolutely.
What some other companies would do all 3 scales?
Yeah, I think what do they have next? The traffic lights coming up soon. I think it's the next thing.
Traffic lights were ones I was waiting on.
Yeah, they have the different traffic lights, which we had mentioned earlier.
All right.
All right, we got
some new Atlas in.
Okay, the next beer car came in.
Yep, Schlitz. Yep.
These are cool because they have on the one end has the beer tab.
What if you could put beer in it?
No, it's just printed on.
Wonder if they'll do like a liquor kind of one too. That'd be kind of cool.
Liquor.
Like Jim Beam used to do.
Now we got in stock. Do we have all 3 cars in stock or not?
Well, they're making more than 3 cars, but
no, I meant the 3 that they've done so far.
No.
Do we have all of them in stock?
No, some of them gone.
Yeah, the Pabst Blue Ribbon, that one sold really well, and then what was the other one?
Schaefer.
What was it, Schaefer?
Yeah, I think it might have been the Schaefer one. No,
Maybe it was Schaefer.
Schaefer.
Yeah, that was my question is, can we get more in?
No, I don't think so. I think they're sold out.
Jai 4th car.
Yeah, so this one lights up. I was curious what it looked like. How it looked lit up.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. Pop the package.
Bill's anxious.
I want to see it. I'm sure people would like to see what it looks like.
Yeah.
Here, talk about the next one a while.
Alright. Next one is the Premier O-Scale Northeast Caboose that a lot of railroads had.
That's the Norfolk Southern Operation Lifesaver anniversary, I believe.
I think so.
Operation Lifesaver.
Operation Lifesaver 50, but I don't see any on this one.
Maybe it's not Norfolk Southern, but
Well, that's some OG Oregon.
Let's see where. I see the lights on the one on the top of it.
yeah, they light up. I was curious if they just split up.
Looks like Christmas lights.
Or if they flashed, or yeah, it's kind of a deviation from their Christmas, or they did the Halloween with the lights. So they
put it on the rail.
Yeah, I want to see what it looks like real quick. All right, see what it looks like.
There we go.
Oh.
Red, white, and blue, just for you.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Is there any other great color combinations besides red, white, and blue?
Nope.
That's cool, and it does have an on and off switch there on the bottom, so you can turn it on and off.
I like that one. That was nice.
Yeah. It's well pretty detailed. It's got an open grid roof walk. Add-on stairs and steps are not molded on, so it's pretty sharp looking.
Walt's got that caboose there, and then the car I've been wanting to.
Well, yeah, like I said,
car.
everybody. This is probably one of the most popular cabooses out there.
What,
I mean, like,
Northeastern caboose?
yeah, a lot of railroads have it.
Operation Lifesavers, 50 years of rail safety. That's pretty nice.
Then you have this.
Yeah, the tank car I liked.
It's a 33K gallon tank.
I don't know, it's pretty sharp looking.
I think it's sharp looking. It's one I don't have in the collection.
But did Pensy really have them?
I don't know. I'm going to have to look it up in my car book. I have a car book. It'll tell me.
It's pretty cool.
That looks like it would be more towards the 60s. It got a date on the side of the car.
Built dates. I can't see that.
Well, if you don't see it, I'll look it up in my car builder book.
Yeah, kind of.
I have a book
I
on
remember
all the
back in the day
Pensy
they used to
equipment.
have books out there like told you the. Like,
Yeah, well, I got all the Pensy equipment.
Well, told you like kind of like the years.
Yeah.
All right, so then what else we got here?
Okay, we got the Lionel Christmas car is in.
Yeah, the new Christmas car came in. Lionel makes their Christmas box car every year since how long? When they start doing that, Harry?
They did, the early ones were for employees only in the 70s. Then in the mid 80s they started selling them out to the public. And I think it was 86 or 87. Because I have almost all of them. I'm missing 1 or 2 years where I had to give them up for shop reasons that we needed them for an order or something. But for the most part, I have almost every one that was out.
I know a lot of people collect these. I mean, pretty religiously. Yeah, every year.
That's one of the few things I've collected all these years.
That's pretty cool. Also from Lionel
is the John Bull.
The John Bull.
Very classic engine.
Oh, this thing is gorgeous.
Oh, they basically have a couple versions of this. This particular one is the Pennsylvania one.
It's at the Museum of Pennsylvania Railroad.
Well,
I rode behind it. I rode on it back in 1987.
Yeah, so when was this thing built?
18 something.
1831, something like that. Then in 1939, the Pennsylvania Railroad built the reproduction one.
Yep.
And then the real one is in the Smithsonian. It was last fired up in 1981.
For the 150th anniversary.
Yeah, it was the engine's 150th anniversary. The Smithsonian bought it in 1884, I believe. It's like one of their first major industrial pieces that the museum actually bought. So that's pretty cool. It's something that old that they preserved it.
I know the Pennsylvania Railroad built their duplicate of it because the Smithsonian would not let them have the original to run for one of their shows that they wanted to do. In
probably one of their anniversaries or something.
Yeah, and anyway, they wound up building the duplicate in the 1930s. I think it was for the World's Fair and the Progress of Motion
Yeah, Chicago World Fair.
Yeah, when they had the Chicago World's Fair and they did that progression of motion type thing on their anniversary.
I thought I saw somewhere where they actually had them on a flat car and also toured around.
Yeah, they did.
On flat cars like this.
Yep.
So this is pretty neat. I mean, this is... You got these two guys.
I think this
is your motor,
yep.
right? So your motor's on the tender, and then this guy freewheels, right?
And then there's up on the top is a forward, neutral, and reverse switch. It's by hand.
Oh, so it doesn't have a reverse.
It doesn't even have a reverse unit in it.
I'm surprised they don't.
It's hand reverse.
It's probably all motor in there.
Yep.
I don't know, but they made that little.
I know.
That little thing is command control.
Well, you figure you could put the command in that.
This tiny thing is.
I know.
Command control. So why couldn't they make? If they can make that command control, why could they?
Fit something in the boiler of this or something.
Things that make you go.
Yes, I know.
I mean.
It's like the Whittier car. It's like
I don't know. Maybe it was an expense thing. Maybe it was getting too expensive. I mean, this is pretty well detailed.
Yeah.
It's a well detailed piece. So maybe they decided that was getting too expensive and it would cost just way too much.
Anyway, you want to give it a spin?
Yeah, it's upside down.
Well, let me put it in forward for one, and we'll go.
So it's not command control. It's only conventional, and you got to hit the switch to make it go forward or backwards.
Yep.
Then it does come off this with a car. Does this have lights in it?
I didn't even get to play with that.
Is it Bluetooth?
Yeah, right.
Just asking.
There you go. You can.
That is so nice. I mean, look at all the little. You got to get the camera and come up close to this.
Yeah, it has
there's so much detail in this.
But underneath.
Yeah, I got it hooked together.
You can see that there has the pistons underneath, so when it rolls,
they actually move.
And then these two side rods, these two rods, move back and forth when the wheels turn.
Yep.
I'm not sure what those two handles do.
That's your piston.
I know.
But that tells your valving to move.
I figured maybe if you ran out of fire, you could just turn the handle.
Nah. All right, let's take this out and give it a run.
All right.
I don't know. I just read behind it. That's all I know.
Let's see some of the detail of this lovely piece of machinery. Let's see this thing run.
All right, here we go.
Alright, then underneath here, you'll see is the switch for the reverse. So you hit that, put our cap back on, and it'll go backwards.
Well, I think that's pretty neat, but the only thing I think I'd do is, being it's just the engine by itself with this car, is remove this extra tab that sticks out the back.
Are there extra cars for it or no?
Yeah. The regular John Bull set with the regular paint scheme, that I think has
two cars.
Two cars, I believe.
But yeah, that was the only thing I didn't like.
But they came and sold before we could show them off. They were all. I think we sold out of those before they came in. It also needs a couple of people. It looks silly running without an engineer or something. So So it needs a couple figures onto the.
It's a beautiful set.
It's a shame it doesn't have any sound or smoke.
Yeah, something. Well, you could put a suit. Oh, you could probably put a suit smoke unit in there, couldn't you?
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's plenty of room there for a suit.
Put a suit in there, get some smoke coming out of it.
Yeah.
That'd help.
Wire it right up to that headlight. Very light and gently get the wiring off. But yeah, I think I fell in love with this thing. This thing's awesome.
So next we had a couple of clips we had recorded earlier that we didn't use, so we can show a couple of those. One was the we looked at the Lionchief 2.0 Plus.
Hudson.
Yeah, the Hudson. So we looked at that one. I know we looked briefly at some of the cupola cam, the cabooses with the cameras in it.
Yep.
We took a quick look at them.
I might have to get that Northern Pacific one coming.
Yeah, that Northern Pacific one, and then there's the flat cars with the
fire trucks.
Fire trucks. So let's take a look at those real quick. What else came in? The Lionchief Hudsons.
Yeah, I saw that. That's a nice looking engine.
Yeah.
773 remake.
Yeah, we're using number, but it's a Lionchief Plus 2.0, which means that it has the rail sounds, has the you can run it pretty much with anything, whether it be Bluetooth, your legacy remote, conventional, the universal, the orange universal remote. You can pretty much run it with everything.
A swinging bell, ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the remake of the 773 for modern era or for Code Collector.
Yeah, traditional.
Nice looking piece.
Traditional engines.
Yeah.
But no, I want to take it. We haven't run one, so if we would take it for a quick spin.
Cool.
Get a close up look at it real quick.
Sounds good to me. I'm up for that.
Let's see, we'll find our engine or not. There it is. Reconnect the door engine.
Dispatcher, my engine's ready. Can I pull? Over. One inbound against you. Hold for the signal. Out.
Heck with them.
Nice flickering, very fiery firebox. Nice rear marker lights.
Yes. Out.
Nice looking engine.
Yeah, I think that's a good runner.
Got a heck of a lot of smoke comes out of that.
Yeah, it's got some nice sound.
Yeah.
Got a lot of weight to it.
Well, I'm surprised. It's a heavy little bugger.
Even the tender's pretty heavy. That's a
Oh, we should have
die-cast tender.
yeah, it's a die-cast tender too.
Should have did the pull test.
Oh yeah, the pull test.
Yeah, we haven't done that for a while, but
Yeah, it's got a die-cast tender too. So
that'll probably outpull that Christmas thing.
keep dreaming.
Fixed.
Polar Express engine.
Fixed.
So no, that thing runs good.
Yeah, it's not
Good
bad.
detail. Decent detail for a traditional engine. It's got the marker lights.
Boy, I gotta say,
Marker
those
light
LEDs are a lot bright.
Front and rear, marker lights, front and rear
They went to
headlights.
town on the LEDs on that thing.
Oh.
What else you got over there, Walt?
What is this? The second round of the wide vision cupola cams.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we got the
Christmas one?
South Pole Central.
Ah.
For you Great White Northers, CP rail.
One of my favorite, cotton belt.
Got the cotton belt.
Yeah.
The bribe of Southern Pacific, and for you got people down there in the South Seaboard, or what do you call?
I saw there's one there for you, too.
Yes, in the Northern Pacific. I figure I maybe will like.
Pull that one out.
Yeah, just take a.
Being that's one of your railroad. I see you wearing a Northern Pacific shirt tonight.
Yeah, that's my new shirt.
Ah. Piggy Palace, huh?
This is Tate shop. We can fix that.
That's because their boxes always pop apart. So I guess they decided to
Finally tape them.
Probably put some tape, a little bit
of tape. Probably added $1 to the packing.
of, probably. Oh, but
Let's say they safely don't fall on the floor on you. Yeah, I remember I got one of the Reading cupola cams, and I think I have a Lionel cupola cam that I got.
what was that just fell out?
'Cause I got one cupola cam from Brian.
Yeah, there's what they call it. It's got the conductor in there. It's probably, this is a late 60s.
Oh, look at that. It even got the, what do you call
Yeah,
it?
the old
Barcodes,
barcode that
yep.
they had. I mean, really sharp looking caboose.
Little bit of weathering and that thing would fit right in. Really nice looking.
Guy's sitting there with his cup of coffee. I hope he don't spill it.
That's what fell off.
What's that?
The top for the smokestack.
Ah.
Yeah, these don't smoke, do they? No, they're not smoking.
No, it's not a smoker.
Pop him back on.
But they use the same stack because it's really nice looking stacks. Yeah, it got the LEDs in each of the ends.
Yeah,
Looks really good.
Little firecracker antenna on top. Made in Vietnam. Lights on, lights off. Has a reset button for your camera.
Cool.
Camera on and off.
I know we did a video on them in the past. They were neat to play with.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, the camera, that is a really neat.
I know we use it quite often on the layout at the house. And you know, one of the things I like about using it is you can go back and look at the layout and see where you need to detail stuff.
But that's one of the new cars that came in.
And another one that interested you, I believe, came in.
Not really.
Being you're the fireman.
Yep. Vast railroads. These are now what were formerly MTH, are now Lionel's. Is the flat car with the fire truck on it. We got that in Pensy.
It was a Lionel flat, but with the MTH fire truck. Yeah.
Chesapeake and
It's a
Ohio.
Lionel because it's the same one they use for their truck. For the long truck.
Let's see.
One they've
Santa
used for
Fe,
years.
New York Central.
No Pensy?
That's right here.
Pensy there.
Oh, Bill's got the Pensy.
UP. Southern and no, it must just be a double of a pencil. I don't know. I don't know about these yellow fire. I tell you the truth, I don't think.
Yeah, this was the flatbed they used for the 40-foot tractor trailer.
Fire truck should be red.
That era fire truck would not have been yellow. I would pretty much.
I would think it. Well, it also depends on what part of the country you were in.
No, that era, that fire truck, everything was still red.
Yeah.
So the yellow fire trucks didn't come into play until like the 70s.
I like these because they're the natural wood and you can do a little bit of weathering to them and they look fantastic.
Yeah, it's literally just a
Lionel's
trailer one.
40-foot.
Yeah, because it has the trailer, the fifth wheel on it.
Well, I have a bunch of the older Lionel ones, and that's what that is. They're nice looking flat cars. They roll great too. Oh yeah, can't forget that back piece for the fire truck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and check out the little brake wheels, like way down here.
Yep.
They can run over it.
So the truck will go over it.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, so those cars are interesting. I do have one of those cupola cam cabooses that I've played with.
I do too. I have a Reading one.
Yeah, I have the
not
Lionel and a Reading one myself.
Not quite the right paint scheme. The yellow's a little off.
Yeah, it works.
Maybe they can work on that.
I do find it's important that you do not have a scale boxcar right in front of it.
Oh yeah, they overhang.
Because if you have a scale boxcar, which are typically a little bigger, it blocks the view. Because if you have a smaller boxcar, like a traditional boxcar, or maybe a flat car or something, that way you can look further.
I also like it when you put it in front of the train too, because you can get some decent videos that way too, going around the layout.
Yeah, you can do that too. That's cool. We need to build a good GoPro car. One I can go sideways a little bit.
Put servo on it.
Put a servo.
I did Sean Conahay's.
Yeah, you and him
rode around the layout day and night at the Run for Fun.
Oh yeah.
But he's a sneaky little guy, man. Every time he's around, my train seems to jump the track.
Actually, I found where your train was. Just watching his video, I found some bad spots on the layout.
Oh yeah, right.
And no. It's not where you think it is on the curve. You need to go back farther. You need to go back like an extra 10 feet. And I can watch all your cars jump. And I watched one with the wheel hang off all the way up and around the curve till it got to the switch, hit the frog, and knocked it right off the rail. Okay?
Well, speaking of the Run for Fun,
which I need to thank everybody.
He's just covering for his friend Sean.
Yeah, the Run for Fun was...
I know the truth.
Was this past weekend. We did that for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. Was it
the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, or was it the St. Jude's Children's Hospital?
Nope, I did it for the Children's Hospital for CHOPS. Children's Hospital of Philadelphia.
I'm a big fan of CHOPS, the Children's Hospital, because my daughter...
Oh, my daughter and my grandkids.
They say my daughter's life pretty much, you know.
Well, to me it's important after seeing what those kids go through and the parents and everything, and the worries that, it takes a lot off of them when they don't have to worry about the bills.
Yeah, I can't say enough about that place. I mean, all the employees, the doctors, and they were wonderful.
But anyway, I thank everybody for the donations that we got, both from TW Trainworks, Millhouse River Studios. Douglas Pitney, I've got to thank him extremely. He came out to the show. He set up at the show.
Oh, he was there. They were there Saturday, right?
He was there Saturday. It was going to be Sunday. But then when he woke up and it was raining, he called me, let me know that, hey, I'm not going to be there. And I'm like, hey, that's understandable.
Which was a shame, because with the rain Sunday, a lot of people came out.
And unfortunately, Saturday was our slowest day ever for any of our Run for Fun.
Saturday was such a beautiful day,
and I can't blame people for going other places.
It was a beautiful day Saturday. It was
it was kind of odd that, Because what it did was Saturday scared us for Sunday. Like, ain't nobody gonna come.
Yeah, we thought nobody was gonna be there Sunday. Then everybody.
And then Sunday was mobbed, and unfortunately, we didn't raise as much as I would have liked to, or as much as we have in the past. We did raise $500 though, that we gave to the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. We also have on the computer where you can scan and
donate straight
to the hospital at the time.
The QR code.
Yeah, the QR code. I knew there was a name for it. I didn't know what it was. But I got to thank Tony for setting that up for me and taking care of that. But there were so many people involved with getting us ready and helping us do all of this between Bill and Walt and so many of the club members. But I thank you all, and I very much appreciate it. And we hope to at least have 2 of the layouts open between now and Christmas, at least for visits.
Yeah, it was a good trip. We'll have to actually get some video. I know we had several guys. I know Sean, a couple other guys.
Yeah, actually came and did videos.
Sean.
So if you look, if you look on.
Sean has been my go-to video guy for a couple years.
So I guess if you just hit YouTube, just hit the search for Run for Fun, you'll probably
it comes up.
Find a whole bunch of good videos.
Actually, you got to put Henning's Run for Fun or the Old Train Farm.
Yeah, whatever. That'll work. Anyway, speaking of layouts, so we'll have to do some of our, maybe we'll have to do some of our own videos of the layout. But meanwhile, in the last few weeks, while we haven't been doing the show, we have been visiting some layouts. We got 3 layouts we had visited and recorded, so we'll show them over the next month. Ed Gottwal's, he has an interesting, kind of an O scale, HO scale layout.
What's funny is after we did Ed Gottwal's place, I went and weathered all his trains for him.
And while we were there, we took a look. He had got one of the new Lionel Southern Pacific AC-12 cab forwards. So we take a look at that.
Yep.
We also visited, this place is really cool, Carl Pettyjohn. He has the Hollyberry Farm train barn.
Oh,
it's primarily all standard gauge.
Yep.
But it's really cool. It's from the outside, it's an old barn. It's a real old barn that he kind of restored, but the inside of it...
He spent 5 years restoring that barn.
You won't believe the inside of this old barn.
Oh, the collection was...
Yeah, so the layout is about 60 feet by 50 feet. It's got like 21 standard gauge trains.
22 standard gauge trains
running at one time. So it's just an incredible...
and he's got the big buddy. He got a big Buddy L running around the ceiling.
Yes, he electrified a Buddy L.
Yeah, that was a reproduction. That particular one. He had told us about it.
Then also, I had visited. While I was on my Labor Day weekend trip, the Anthracite High Railers Module Club. They're set up in Daleville, PH. That's just outside of Moscow, up in the Poconos. Which was funny because my girlfriend's mom has a house up in the Poconos, up by the one lake, Big Bass Lake, and we go there occasionally, not realizing that 5 miles up the road were these guys. So, I mean, these poor guys are going to have to deal with me every once in a while because, every time I go up there, I'm going to have to stop.
Oh, no, it's that Bill guy.
so guys at the Anthracite High Railers, you guys were great. Your layouts, I enjoyed visiting your layout, and so next few weeks
we'll have to get them down to visit us.
Yeah, I got some photos and videos I'll share with us all. So
that's cool.
So that's exciting.
We got a couple other ones that are trying to work our way into this. A local guy who did a lot of hand building of an end gauge layout. So we're trying to get in contact with him and try to work something out.
And the end trackers, which were with us at the Run for Fun.
Yeah, they were kind of neat. They have like several different setups.
Yeah.
They had like the ones that go to like Greenberg, and they had like that little tabletop setup.
Which I thought was awesome.
Oh, that was like...
Well, they're 1 foot increments. They're modules.
Yeah, I think it's one up, like anywhere from 1 to 2 feet.
I'm actually looking at building a 2 foot section or a 3 foot section.
That'll screw the whole layout up.
But that was neat. That came in and like folded things up and dude.
Yeah, he
like,
said they're like 1 foot, 1'8" each module section, and he was like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." We went through what I have.
Maybe 1 foot.
I got the right.
Yeah, they were one there. They're like they were anywhere from a foot to 2 feet. I think he said.
No, they run up. They run up to 4 foot.
Yeah.
Can't imagine why would you have a 1 foot module? Just
that's the way it is.
It's so they can make.
It's 1 foot 1/8" per every module, because that's how the track is for each section. So some guys will make a 1 foot. They had a lot of guys that only had a 1 foot section, but then they take them 2 1 foot sections and they fold them this way and they bolt them together and put a handle on it to put it in the car. Which I thought was pretty neat. They're like little suitcases.
It's pretty slick packing up.
Look at that a little closer.
It's something you missed.
Yeah, all right. Well, we got to get out of here. I wanted to mention Allentown. First Frost is coming up in November 12th and 13th.
Oh, start putting that money aside.
So actually
we got October coming up. We will be at York.
Yeah, somehow we'll be at York. We got a lot to do before we do, but looking forward to visiting York. But yeah, but the Allentown tickets, we do have them on sale here. You can buy tickets ahead of time. That way you can get in an hour earlier. You don't have to stand around waiting for tickets. So we have them for sale here at the shop. They're $10 each. So stop on in. Other than that, we good?
Yep. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for hanging
Don't forget
out with
to
us
hit
again.
like and subscribe.
Good night.